So it's like Russian Facebook, and they have like a whole team Tarkovsky meta movement, but they interview BSG, they post it individually. That's how you can find it. So the game designer and the level designers are these two people, and then they answer this guy, the interviewer. It is worth noting right away that this is the opinion of the individual developers. It's not like BSG's whole opinion. The developers are confident that no one will remain indifferent after completing the story quest. The game will be still relevant even though they complete the whole game, I think. After escaping from Tarkov, people will still play the game and they're confident with it. I think that's what they're trying to say. After the end of the New Year's event, players will have access to the APC driver quest, which we already know this part because BSG literally commented on it on the patch note. It's already on the patch note. New Year's tree, yep, will disappear. BSG is interested in continuing to release the paid clothing sets. The developers received the good feedback after the recent clothing sets. Yeah, they've been saying this recently though, multiple times. The recent decision to nerf the SCAV equipment was made because the humanoids, I mean AIs I guess, sometimes had better equipment than the PMCs at such an early stage of wipe. I enjoyed that part, but okay. The decision to introduce checkboxes for the shelter, for the hideout, fountain raid hideout I guess, was made at the very last moment. Initially no one was going to change the gameplay so much in the new patch. See, like this is what I'm talking about. They make up their mind at the very last moment. Like today, whenever we got Flea delayed, they were like, the Flea's about to open, but you know what? Twitter said that the Flea being closed is better, so we're gonna just close it for 5 more days. I don't think it's a good way of doing things, but whatever, I guess. The main difficulty of implementing loading magazines on the go, creating an animation for every magazine in the game and displaying them correctly from the third person perspective. So I guess it's about animations. There are no plans to equalize the characters of the AK and AR systems. The developers are trying to make it as realistic as possible. The USEC Predator jacket was closed behind the Snowball achievement for 2 reasons: a request from the community and the appearance of a worthy reward for some of the most difficult achievements in the game. Some of the neighboring locations that are outside the map have practically no influence on performance, so there is no point in removing them for the sake of the minimal optimization gains. That's so random. I guess too many people are talking about optimize better, so new cases for the stash are planned, but these are definitely not containers for storing helmets or body armor. Then what is gonna be? The developers did not reveal the details of the Arena Battle Pass because they want to surprise the players with interesting content. Well, you guys surprised us with Unheard Edition, I remember that one. Skins will not turn Tarkov into Call of Duty. The developers want to add only realistic camouflage without crap. Regarding the festive atmosphere in the game, the developers deliberately moved away from realism and created a New Year's celebration at the locations. Again, this was done only for the duration of the event, for the sake of the festive fun. Okay, yeah, it was pretty cool. Radius is still in the plans, but most likely it will be postponed to DLC content. Ooh. DLC kind of makes me traumatized, but one of the original concepts of Overseer's services, I guess Lightkeeper services, was to simplify quests for the money. Is it talking about it was supposed to complete the quest with just money or something? In this wipe, they will definitely not cancel the checkboxes for the vault. I guess they're talking about the in-raid hideout thing. They will not cancel it. I think they're talking about that. The ability to roll up posters in for the hideout, as well as the possibility of their compact storage in the stash, is being discussed. Ah, yeah, the posters are just too big. It's 2x2. I don't know why it's 2x2 freaking posters are. It should be just one slot or something. But the ability to put marks on the game map is planned, but you should not expect it in the near future because it is not priority. It might be talking about like similar to the Tarkov pilot, maybe? I'm not really sure. The idea of making an event with a laboratory without light is still in the BSG plans. I thought that was what was happening for the zombie event, because everybody was using MBZ while in labs. So I'm kind of thinking that was their first idea, but they changed it to lights to be in there or something, in my opinion. I might be wrong. Laboratory without lights would be pretty cool in my opinion. At the time of the release of patch 0.12, mortar shelling was supposed to happen on the reserved location if a large group of players ran across an open area. That's pretty cool. But at the same time, the developers did not have the opportunity to implement such an idea. Nikita periodically plays Tarkov for his own pleasure. He does. One of the possible options for updating Epicenter location is to add closed marked rooms. Is it ground zero? Epicenter. Ground zero, they're gonna add closed marked rooms in ground zero. Okay. There is a chance that players will be able to get event achievements again. At the early stages, the Lightkeeper planned a service for leaving the island, but the developers considered it too abusive. Yeah, Nikita came out and said, Lightkeeper is gonna be the method to escape from Tarkov. He said like 50,000 times, but it's too abusive. I guess it's like a little bit of a mistranslation, but I guess they scrapped that idea. There will be no expansions of the Streets of Tarkov location. Blader Hera is also happy about the future appearance of the AK-50. Yeah, I thought so. They were talking about it in a pretty pleasant way. The SBEU is a favorite playstyle of many BSG developers. What is the SBEU? Leg hitbox protection is not planned in Tarkov. What? Leg meta forever, guys. Combat in an extreme condition is more of a meme. Is it Morbid? I remember Morbid does speak Russian. Cheap guns, rest style, etc. Okay. Oh yeah, I love that too. Early wipe status, I love that. So it's talking about early wipe status gameplay style. They love it too. I think they're saying that. The idea of adding the corpseman's jacket as a cosmetic item similar to the Master of Ultra achievement was discussed on the stream. Sanitar's jacket. I don't like Sanitar's jacket. I don't want that one. Faction skills that provided bonuses for choosing one side or another when creating a character have been cancelled. Oh yeah, there was like a bear skill and USEC skill. I remember that. They removed that completely. The mechanic of using a multi-tool to disassemble weapons will most likely not appear in the game. Yeah, that was like a thing a while ago. Content and QOL improvements still planned in EFT. Clothing for owners of the EOD. Yeah, about time. Rotation of regular activities in the raid, which will take place in locations. For example, mortar shelling from the previous patch. So mortar strikes are gonna happen more? Interesting. I would kind of like that actually. It's similar to like PUBG Red Zone. Character knockdown mechanics. Oh, they're actually still planning that. Free camera for offline mode. Please! It would be so fun for the content creators. I'm gonna put you guys into like 5 vs 5 matching and then watch it with my free camera. I've been wanting that from ages ago, still haven't done it. Weapon module filter. Use parts only from merchants on the weapon assembly screen. Wow, that would be so nice. Only from the traders. Text search for items in the stash. Wow, that would be so nice, Nikita. Come on, give it right away. Improved interaction with presets. That would be nice. Reworked interface of the insurance return screen. Okay, yeah, that would be better because it keeps saying like 50 seconds left, but I don't know which one is 50 seconds left. Addition of the healing service in the main menu at the therapist. So you can use the therapist healing anytime, not only end of the raid. Mouse sensitivity settings for several types of sites. Okay. Separation of achievements into game and event ones. So yeah, it sounds all interesting and all, but you guys can see like they canceled a lot of things up here. It's similar to that. These can be all canceled too. And they also talked about kill cams too, but I guess they didn't mention it here. I remember them talking about it in the podcast. Anyways, that was the Tarkovsky meta movement, the Russia interview. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like these kind of contents, please leave a like. And also, if you want to check me out live stream, check out Twitch and YouTube stream. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Bye-bye.